Hello, welcome to another episode of the Club World Cup journey. We're back again in Group G, and yeah, there's not really much I can say about this group. I think the two teams that were expected to go through went through, but I will say this for Juventus, their attack is looking scary. Uh, Consensao, Yildiz, especially the second finish off the volley, some of the football that Juventus played, I feel like they really have showed up in this tournament. Obviously, after a very disappointing season in the Serie A, I think this was the perfect tournament for them to kind of really show their levels, to show how good they are as a team. And I think there's still some issues defensively. I think Lloyd Kelly is a liability, but going forward, I think they're one of the better teams in the tournament. You can see the level of quality that they have in the midfield and attack. You can see that they were very dominant in their games so far, obviously as well. And yeah, I think like for me, obviously defensively is gonna be a weird one for them. It's gonna be interesting to see how they do against Man City. I think that's gonna be a very difficult game for them. I'll also say this: I feel like the midfield battle is going to be a very interesting one because McKennie isn't for me the greatest, but and Thuram's really decent as well. But yeah, Lloyd Kelly is a liability. They have a top goalkeeper. Their wing backs and the attacking front three is good. Kolo Mwani's been really good this tournament as well. But yeah, man, their two 10 slash wings in Yildiz and Consensao has have been absolutely brilliant in the tournament. And yeah, they had four quick goals in they had four goals, two in the first half, two in the second. Obviously with Dad scored as well. Nothing wrong with Dad. I think their fans were brilliant. I think they gave it a go, but I just think the quality of Juventus was just too good for them. Most possession, less shots, but more on target and everything like that. But yeah, I feel like it was a difficult game for Juve, but they came through and they played really well. And it'll be interesting to see how they fare in the last game of this group against Man City to see who will finish top of the group. For Man City, it was a very big win against Al Ain. 6 goals. The free kick from Echeverry was brilliant. For me, I think that was the best goal of the game. It's good to see Oscar Bob back, obviously after a horrendous injury, for him to get onto the score sheet. Shirky as well, new signing to get on the short score sheet, a double from Gundogan, penalty from Haaland. So I think this was pretty much the perfect game for them. I think they really got no complaints, nothing really to complain about. I think overall they would have been happy with what happened. And yeah, for me, I feel like there's not much more they can do as a team. I feel like for them, it'll be interesting to see how the two big teams match up and who they get into the next round because of it. I think whoever finishes second will probably most likely get Madrid in the next round, so it may make it a more difficult run in terms of getting to the final. But I think these two teams are up there as some of the favourites, especially in terms of the style they're playing. I think for City, I feel like they're still kind of getting used to the new signings. It's good to see that Ait Nori is shining as well. I think this tournament has shown so far that City have missed a proper left back. I think if they can get a right back in as well, I think they'll pretty much have a pretty much balanced team. And yeah, I think next season's going to be a big season for City. I feel like the signings they've made so far, if they can make a couple more, it's going to be between them and Liverpool for the title. But for this tournament specifically, 8 goals, none conceded, defensively solid. Um, yeah, the final week will not have any suspense, but will be interesting in the fact that I think most people will have eyes on Juve versus Man City to see who will come out on top. Will it be Juventus' superior attack, or will it be Man City's level of quality that they have throughout the team, with the likes of Reinders, Rodri being back, Cherokee, the players that they have. And for me, overall, I think they've been great so far. And yeah, I feel like for me, there's not really much else to say. I just got just hands down to two of the most beautiful goals that I've seen in the tournament: the free kick from Echeverry, the the, the volley from Yodes, and in terms of his second one as well, the play, the style of football as well. So from both these teams, I think they should be very happy with their tournament so far. And it's going to be interesting because with if Juve they got a new manager in Igor, and to see how he can get this team back to their winning ways. That in previous, they for a long time they had a run of winning every Serie A. For a long time they've lost their way a bit, and it'll be interesting to see how this team grows. I think they should have kept Renato Vega for the tournament. I think it would have been better if they actually kept him, because I think that's probably the weakness. Their defense is their weakness, and it'll be interesting to see if City can unlock that defense and how easy it is to unlock that defense going forward. So the final game of this group is gonna be interesting in the fact that we're gonna see two big giants come up against each other, and see who comes out on top. But yeah, but they both just destroyed the teams that they came up against with brilliant attacking play. And yeah, that's really it. And not much else to say about this group. I will say this though, for Widad and for Alain, their fans were brilliant. They did give it a go. I do love some of the play that they showed, and but yeah, I think the atmosphere that both of those teams brought to the tournament was top notch. And it's unfortunate that the stadiums couldn't be as full as they needed to, because of how far away the tournament is from most nations. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. And that's been the Club World Cup Group G, and I'm out. Peace.